Hi, everybody. It's me, Jennifer. I have to do one. If there's anyone out there want to hang out and meet with me for a little while, I want to tell you about what I did today because I have all my beautiful videos on my other phone. I don't know. I don't know what happened. We were out. Let me give you a little rundown. We went to go see Coraline, 15 the 15-year anniversary of Coraline, and so we did that. And let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me get in here. Make it. The phone I'm on is such crap. Does that work? That's a little bit better. All right. So, nobody knows I'm going live, but I'm going live because I have to tell you about my day. This is like a multi. It's going to be like a multi. Hey, look, this is my cute outfit today. I'm wearing my PJs and my and it was fun. Battery. I've how you say charge it constantly. So that's not a good idea. That's not good. It's not good. So that means that the battery life was, it was becoming a problem. So as a result of that, I figured let me just maybe just get a new phone, right? But I didn't do that because I'm a single mom, and every dollar that I have, it's to raise Violet Rose and to help her and pay my bills and stuff. So, and owes me a lot of money, and they didn't pay me back, and they're never going to pay me back. And so that pisses me the hell off. And so I had no choice but to I'm sad. I'm sad. So if there's anybody here that wants to, whoomp, boo hoo, I know. Whatever you want to say. Cry, oh, river, I know. Anybody, God bless you. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just pissed off. My regular phone, look, my regular phone doesn't want to work anymore. It doesn't want to work anymore. Okay, well, I don't know. All right, I'll tell you what happened. So what happened was I don't even know how to verbalize this. I'm using my really bad phone because my other phone died. I'm using a Moto G. So yeah, it's a really crappy phone, but I wanted to go live because I wanted to tell people about my fact that my phone died. And no, I tried everything, man. Am I Irish? I am Irish, German, Polish, Cuban, Italian, Welsh, English, French, Spaniard, and a little bit of African descent, believe it or not. So I have a lot going on. No, I did charge my phone. I've been charging it all day. There's something wrong with the battery. There's something wrong with the battery. No, I'm not joking. No, I would never say the N word. Get out of here. I'm not a racist. That's ridiculous. That's a horrible word to say. In fact, I stopped talking to somebody because their mother said that terrible word and I couldn't say it. Mother wouldn't stop saying that in front of my mixed race child, and I told them to shut her ass down, and she wouldn't stop saying it. Oh yeah. Sean E, you look like the cool mom from the friend group that let us drink in the basement. I know my signal is terrible. I know. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do about it. No, I'm not saying the N word, and I will never say the N word. So here's the deal: I have a Galaxy S10e. Here we go, right? And I've been having this phone for quite some time. My daughter turned 16 last year, and I bought her really the best phone ever. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. Something clever. I hope to see you again. Sorry for the crappy thing that my phone is doing. I'm using my old phone. Well, no, it's not my old phone. It's my like my emergency phone. So, la, fast forward. Today, why would I want to sell my hair? Short and sassy. I love my hair. Why, you like my hair? Yeah, it's very pixelated. I'm sorry. Short and sassy. I need my hair. What are you talking about? AJ, what am I doing? I'm trying to tell you guys my story. I'm okay, Velvet. How are you? So here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm trying to like get my thought processes going, okay? Lately I've been depressed. I don't look like I've been depressed, but I've been depressed. I was involved with a narcissist who tried to break my soul. And I've been really trying, just moving on. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Velvet. Um, yeah, you get incrementally better. Like you go from like being fine, and then once I'm out and about, if I'm out of the house, I'm good. I'm listening to music, and even then, sometimes I'm like crying for no reason. Like, well, not for no reason, but like I'm just like going on the my life and trying to do the best I can. But my phone won't turn on. I don't know what to do. We rely so much on. Let me see. I feel that idle time let you doubt. Oh my God, I know, Velvet. It's so true. Idle times. Like if I'm out and about, like today. Okay, I'll give you an example. Today we got dressed up. Today now I'm just wearing my like just like my PJs with my long socks and stuff like that. But like I had a cute little outfit on. I looked really cute. I lost 120 pounds, so I'm feeling good about myself. I feel happy about life, in so many ways. I'm so blessed. God has blessed me with a singing voice, with great humor. I'm an empath, so I'm really fun and funny and good and wonderful. And yes, 120 pounds, man. I had my right leg, this leg here. I had a blood clot in my leg about 8 years ago, and about 8 years ago, 7.5 years ago, and the doctor says, you don't have any health issues really. Um, that's right, Velvet. I have a CD on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Apple Music. I sing, and my daughter sings too. I just came from her showcase the other day, Sunday, so it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun indeed. But she sang Martha's Harbor from All About Eve. If you don't know that song, you should check it out. Music is life. I mean, I can't live without music. Like someone was asking me if you could live without money or music, what would it be? And I would be like, I'd rather be poor and have music than, you know what I mean? Oh, my stage name is True Lala. TRU. Now there's a group in like I think South America called True Lala, but I'm True and then Lala. So T capital TRU. We don't have to put the capital, but it's TRU and then space capital L lowercase a capital L lowercase a. I'm on Spotify. My original album called Undeniable is there. It's an eclectic array of songs, 18 songs. I was very proud of that album. It was my first attempt. I mixed, mastered, and did all my music. TRU, and then a space, LALA. So True and Lala, but not all together. No, don't squeeze it together. Like put the True, TRU, without the E, and then put Lala at the end, and you'll find me on Spotify. Yeah. What? Okay. True, and then put the Lala together. So TRU space Lala together. You see what I mean? So it's True and Lala. And thank you. Jesus loves you too. I love Jesus. Okay. Yes. And if you want to put capital L, lowercase a, capital L, lowercase a, it'll even come up. But it's on Spotify, Apple Music, um, iTunes. I'm on Bandcamp. I'm on SoundCloud, even TikTok. My music comes up on there. And when you go to Facebook, when you go to Facebook and you want to put like a story, yeah, yeah. Even when you go on Facebook and you want to put a story and like a picture or a video and you want to put music, my music comes up there. Like one of my favorite songs on my album is called Caught Up in Your Love. I made the beat. The beat is not perfect. I know it isn't, but I made it. You know what I mean? Like I was so excited. I used to make beats, but I had a Roland, I had a Core Karma, but then Hurricane Sandy came and took everything away from us. So I had to start all over. The house that I'm in here, this is my home, my home, my home, my home. Um, this house was rebuilt after Hurricane Sandy pretty much took everything away from us. But that's a long time ago, and I filled it up with stuff again. All right, so 80 pairs of shoes and a whole walk-in closet. Yes, I lost everything, Velvet. But let me tell you this. Um, yeah, it's good. It's good and it's not good because I I filled, yes, 80 pairs of shoes. High heel shoes, sneakers, really sexy like pumps and stuff because I like to get dressed up. I know it's a lot of shoes. I don't wear half of them, but I started to wear more sexier clothes because I lost a lot of weight. And I still need, well, I don't need to do anything. I still want to lose like 40 more pounds. And then we started going back to the gym, my daughter and I. So just, the gym really isn't for like weight loss. It's just for toning and for, mental well, because, I suffer from an anxiety disorder and depression that's unmanageable. The anxiety is unmanageable. Sometimes like I don't appear to be that way because I am a happy person, but sometimes you know the anxiety and depression gets a hold of you. Mental health issues is a big thing in the world, and nobody really understands that. No, they just think, oh, just take a pill and get better. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, so check out my music. And if you go to my YouTube channels, I have the music in me, which is my music and my daughter's music is there. And then I always post all my music here on this channel. So, on my YouTube channel here, um we can look at ourselves into that mindset and can't get out. Oh God, you have no velvet. You have to listen to me. Um I can't agree more. I can't agree more. Yeah, check it out. Music is life. What we do is like today. I'll give you a little itinerary. My daughter and I we went to go see Coraline, and it was really nice. I mean, I've seen the movie a million times at home, but they redid it, so it was really beautiful. Sorry, I play with my hair a lot. It's not. It's like I just love my Just love it. It's just so long and lustrous. Anyway, my ex-boyfriend's mother, who hated me, she said insecure people touch their hair. What the fuck, man? That's not true. I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure at all. In fact, I feel wonderful about myself losing a whole person, 120 pounds. That's a whole person. I'm not insecure. You know what it is? My hair has never been this long and crazy and wild, and I just love it. I just love it. I just love my hair. I don't know why. I'm constantly trying to adjust it and like, you know what I mean? Because like I have a little bit of a high forehead, so like there's ways to, I don't know, man. Whatever, man. Whatever. So today we went to go see Coraline, which was really really a lot of fun. And like I tried to sneak in some like video that like to record it so I could put it on my YouTube channel. And the lady came in, oh, it's against the law to record, and she's right, but I was trying to get away with it, just the credit, like part of the credits and like something with the movie, but we're really not allowed to do that. So I stopped and I deleted it. But it's on my dead phone. It's on my dead phone. It's on my dead phone. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I have to. So tomorrow I'm going to get a new phone, and I'm going to get a phone that you can actually take movies with. Like I don't really like iPhones too much, so I'm definitely not going to get an iPhone. I'm going to get another. I still have what? My phone? You still have what? This? My other phone? Yeah, but it won't work. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. It won't. What happened was it was working fine. I don't know what happened. I was at so we went to see Coraline, then we drove around, listened to music, we got gas, and then I said, let's go get something to eat because I didn't eat all day. I did intermittent fasting for about 24 hours. No, no, it didn't run out of battery because I was charging it in the phone in the car. It was 100% charged in the car, but maybe it wasn't. But even now, it's not showing. Look, see, it's not showing anything. It's not allowing it to go on. What happened was after we ate a little something, and I couldn't finish all my food because I never can. Since I lost weight, like I have like a stomach, like inside my stomach is like a walnut. So so it's like the size of a walnut. Like I had like a natural gastric bypass or something. I just can't eat like big quantities of food anymore, which is good. That's the whole point of it. I want to lose weight, a little bit more weight. Well, anyway, so I was charging my phone. It was perfectly fine. I was using it. I got home and I was taking pictures of some receipts that I have because I have this program called Fetch. And when you take pictures of the receipts, and it gives you points, and then you can get like Ulta cards and Walmart cards and for free. Well, not really. You buy shit, and then you take pictures of your receipts on Fetch. Like Fetch, like you throw a stick to a dog, Fetch, and then you get like cards. So I figured, well, so right in the middle of me taking pictures of one of my receipts, the damn phone started glitching out. Oh, it's a nice app. It's a very nice app, and I've told a lot of people about it, and they said, "Oh, I don't want to do that." I said, "Why not? All you do is ask for receipts. It's free, completely free. Excuse me. And then what you do? Hold on, I need to get some water or whatever. Hmm. Wish I had some hypnotic or Alizé. I know. So right in the middle of me taking this picture of my receipt, the phone like glitched out and went, and then like it just stopped. And then when you turn off your phone and then you want to restart, it it showed the restart like mode, and then kept going on, and then on, and went burp, and then I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But the good thing is, right, and maybe you can agree with me, or hopefully, is that I have the SD card in there. So everything from yesterday was saved in my Google Cloud. But everything from today, like all my pretty pictures and my videos of all the things we did today that I was gonna put on my YouTube channel is in there. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. I don't want to lose that stuff, you know? Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I know. I don't know either. So the best solution is just to not panic, right? Because you can always upload your programs again. And if I if I don't remember my passwords, I could just always make a new password or just I have a couple of passwords that I use. I just boom, 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 just figure it out because I have 5 emails because I have 5 YouTube channels. 3 of them I'm nurturing, and I have Facebook. Oh God, I can't do this. This is gonna be so stressful. I'm gonna have to drink tomorrow. You're an animator, so people assume that I'm good with tech, but it's completely different world. I know. I'm a singer. I can listen, I can write a hook or a chorus for a song in seconds. Seconds. Minutes. No, you can do it. Do what, hun? What can I do? Tell me. Because I'm talking so much, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting what we're talking about. So I can take the SD card and put in the new phone, and it'll all come back. I am despairing about tomorrow. I, it's okay. Things happen for a reason, I guess. What are you gonna do, right? Am I supposed to be lamenting all night about something I can't control? Right? I can't do that. Yeah, I know. Well, we did go see Coraline, and then we had dinner, and so every time I go to dinner, so we went to the diner. There's a diner around here. I know life happens, and life is not. It's not fair sometimes. It's not. Lately, I have been. Well, before I tell you that, I will say this. So I went to. That's right. You are here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry that this is a glitchy, yucky phone that I'm using, but this it's the best I can do right now. This is my emergency phone, so you know. Damn, man. My fucking head is like, like boom. Is it? Someone said it was glitching out. Well, I put like some kind of mode on, and I put the 2 lights on. But this phone here, I use it just like I put my other phone on the charger at night, and then I use this phone like to watch YouTube while I'm going. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. I use this phone to like go on YouTube at night, like to fall asleep, and I'll say, "Hey Google, can you put on heavy rain and ambient sounds to help me fall asleep?" The Google dot, whatever. And then I lay there and take my melatonin and my Xanax. So no, not Xanax, my Valium once in a while if I'm feeling extra nervous. But so after that fun Coraline thing, we went to the diner. There's a diner around here called the New Monmouth Diner, and the food is really good there, but they give too much food, like for like 9 people, and so I never know what I want to order. I can never like make a decision, and then my daughter's already eating her food, or someone else that I'm with is already eating their food. I did have an overall good day, but I was a little sad because I've been suffering from depression. My depression has been like cry on the floor type of depression, like cry on the bathroom floor type of depression. Yeah. And there's no reason for me to cry. You know why? Because logically, and I could tell you the story if you'd like to know. If not, I won't. Would you like to know the story? Velvet. Okay. In a nutshell, I was married for 17 years to a degenerate. Um, how can I put this? A degenerate who tried to kill me a couple of times, and I stayed with him. I don't know why. I can't even give you clues into why I would stay with someone that tried to literally kill me. And he's the father of my daughter. He started acting weird after his cousin died, and his cousin was amazing. His cousin was a musician. We got along famously. It's a shame, really, that Jay died. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget Jay. Okay, so he did act weird. I mean, obviously, if someone that's close to you dies, you weird out, you change a little bit. My best friend died, Greg, and I wish that he was alive during all these troubled times because he was such a positive motherfucker, man. Oh my God, he had muscular dystrophy and he was still positive, and he got more sexual play than I did. It was like so funny. He had more girls liking him, and he liked plus size women, so he never had any problems finding a nice hot plus size girl. But anyway, he passed away. Jay passed away. So my ex husband, he left me. He left me because he didn't want to deal with me and our daughter anymore, and he just took a bag on his back and he never came back. Yep, rest in peace, Greg and Jay. But so he left, and I got divorced. I was alone for 5.5 years. No, no, nothing. And I am, I'm a human being. I have needs just like everybody else. And see, here's the deal with that. Like, I can't have rando with. I can't have. Oh, yeah, the recent. Okay, so I can't. I can't. I'll preface and say I can't have random sex with people I don't love. Okay, it has to be with someone that I care about. I mean, yes, in the past, I think I had like maybe one night stand, maybe two, but that was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That was before my husband and before. So then I was alone for like 5 years, and then I reconnected because I told you I'm a singer, and I had a very close friend that was a rap artist, a guy from a white dude out of Ohio. He was very talented. I thought he was talented, and a little voice in my head said to one of our mutual friends, "Hey, have you heard from JR?" And they were like, "Yeah, he's on my Facebook page." So I was like, "Man, tell this motherfucker I miss him," just like that. And because we knew each other for 16 years, we stopped talking when we were 12, and for various reasons, his girlfriend didn't want me to talk to him. You know how that goes. And da 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 da. Fast forward, um, and we made music together. We both suffer from anxiety. I helped him, he helped me. But then we stopped talking and we fell out of contact. So then, da 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 da, fast forward, I said to my friend, "Yo, you heard from JR?" "Yes." "Okay, what do you want me to tell him?" "Tell him I miss him like hell." Like a little voice in my head said, "You got to talk to him, right?" So not even a day goes by and he inboxed me. "Oh my God, True Lala, what's up? Jennifer," because that's my name, Jennifer. "But what's up? I missed you." And I said, "I missed you too." And then it just snowballed into this whirlwind friendship that reconnected. And then, la la la, fast forward, his mother does a background check on me, right? And I was like, "Your mother does a background check on me. What are you fucking? You're a grown man. Tell her to stop that." I mean, you already know I'm older than you. I mean, I don't look old, and I am not old, but I was older than the guy. Okay, and then that's okay. That's okay, man. My mother is uh, with her boyfriend 17 years, and she's like 18 years older than my her boyfriend, and they're in love, man. He loves her a lot. So, and we have really great genetics so in our family. So we do not age. Okay, we just don't. We just don't age. It's like age is not important. Like I could see if I was 70 or something, and the guy was 25. That's weird, or vice versa. But also, even then, like if someone loves somebody, they love somebody. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I told him. So I told him. Excuse me, my nose piercing. Excuse me. So all right. So here we go. So what happened was we started this whirlwind romance. Okay, first we were just friends. We spoke every morning, afternoon, night, and then blase blase. It was fun, and I hadn't been in a relationship for so long. It was fun. I mean, I still took care of my kid. You know, my kid is a teenager, but she and I are extremely close. I made sure. Yes, we're getting into the juicy part. I will keep it as PG-17 as possible. So, okay, so we started talking morning, noon, and night, like before work, after work, and then one time he said he would send me like yo yo yo, like he would rap to me and shit. It was a lot of fun, like a lot of fun, you know. We really did connect well, and then you're funny getting to the juicy part. And then what happened was I was at the chiropractor. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I don't want to be dirty. I'm not going to say anything dirty here, but I will tell you. You know, I'll tell you facts. So one day I was at the chiropractor because I had excuse me, I had a hold on one second. Violet, Violet Rose. Oh, I'm sorry. Just calling my daughter. It doesn't matter. All right. So what happened was I was at the chiropractor one day because I had a car accident. Some crazy bitch hit me from behind and hit me really hard and hurt my neck. So I was going to the chiropractor and this guy said to me, "Hey Jennifer, are you gonna hurt me?" And I was like, "Hurt you? Why? Let me go outside the chiropractor's office and talk to you." So I said, "No, why would I hurt you? I'm a good person." Hold on, I just dropped something. I said, "Why would I hurt you? I'm a damn fucking good person. I loved you. I loved you years ago. I love you now. I care about you now. It's not gonna change. You know, why would I hurt you? Hold on a second. Why would I hurt you? I'm not that kind of person, you know?" And he was like, "Because I'm catching feelings for you." And I was like, "Yo, so am I." So it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. We were catching feelings for each other. It was a lot of fun. We were having fun. We were talking. We were getting to know each other again. And I didn't know him romantically. I only knew him as a friend, but we had a connection that was extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it at the time. So I was like, "No, hun, I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? I'm gonna be there for you. I will," because he goes, "Well, I was hurting my marriage and you were hurting yours." I was like, "Yeah, fine, whatever." So we started. We started talking more and more and more and more. We started you know, talking something something and having some fun on the phone, and then we started video chatting and it was a lot of fun. He said, "Yo, we've been talking for like 2 months and we never video chatted." I was like, "Let's do it." So I was kind of nervous. Yeah, of course. I mean, we're adults, right, Velvet? So I was like, you do when you start getting attracted to somebody, you start to, what is it, like, break down your walls and allow those things to happen. Show a little something something, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just what happens. And especially when you're attracted to that person is like, "Ooh, baby." You know what I mean? Yes. So what happened was, I said, "Look, we're starting to like really care for each other." And we were like two 17-year-old teenagers. He even said it. I went to this place in Old Bridge, New Jersey, because I live in New Jersey, and there's a place called Aiello's, and it's like an Italian deli, and they have everything from soup to nuts there. And so I was buying something. He goes, "So I want to ask you a question." I was like, "What do you want to ask?" And he says, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" It was so cute. Like, it was very cute. And I was like, hell yes, I do. Hell yes. And I was like, we're like two teenagers. Oh my God, I love it. And so, so that's how it started. And I put it on Facebook. I put that my status went from single to being in a relationship with this person. I'm gonna calm down. I'm not gonna cry. So we went from there. Yes, it is cute. It's very cute. And it's something that I needed because my ex-husband, I didn't love him anymore. In fact, today, if I don't see a picture of my ex-husband, I don't remember what he looks like. But this other guy, ingrained in my head. I do, but now that I don't see him or talk to him a lot anymore, because I'm fast forwarding, I tend not to remember what he looks like either. Of course I don't have freaking Alzheimer's, but you know what I mean. Like absence does not make the heart grow fonder. Sometimes your heart gets hardened and black. No, listen. So um I said, no, no, it's not. But I'll tell you. I'll tell you the good and the bad. Okay. So I said, look, we're starting to feel for each other. It's clearly that we're like two magnets. Let's go on a first date, right? So I said, let's do it. So I live in New Jersey. He lives in Pennsylvania. And I said, I'll drive down to you first. Okay. I don't mind it. I like driving. So I got all prettied up. I remember I wore a black dress, like the lacy dress. I had this beautiful necklace on, had my hair even crazier than this. I see how I wear my makeup. I'll show you. I put like pink here, blue here. I wear different colors on my eyes. How I do it. Now, usually, for the most part, I don't wear makeup. I just put my hair in a bun or, a little red lipstick and I go on my merry way. But sometimes I like to wear my makeup like that. I got a lot of piercings. I got tattoos. I'm pretty out there. I'm pretty free spirited and I wear what I wear and I do what I do. And a lot of people said, you should be wearing your makeup like that. I was like, fuck you, man. You don't like it, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck cares what people think? This is me. This is my life, and I'm gonna wear whatever. So I got really prettied up. Um, hey, I'm sorry, I just scrolled on accident. You scrolled what, honey? Hey, I'm sorry, I just scrolled on accident. What does that mean? I know what scrolled mean, but you left, and you're back now. All right. Anyway, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, it's okay. So listen. Would you like to still hear the story? I mean, because it's like a cathartic thing for me. It's like for healing purposes, and it's also because this is what's been making me depressed. And as you can see, my personality does not warrant depression. I shouldn't be depressed. You're invested now. Okay, okay. So, all right. So I said, let's make a time frame to go on this date. So I got all prettied up and I brought him some things, like I brought him some, I brought him some gifts, and he gave me some things and we went there and da 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 fast. Hold on, my cat is stuck. What the hell, Nick? Oh, there you go. So my cat was stuck. Oh, you're interested? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a story because it's important. I'm surely probably not the only one that's been through this sadness and happiness at the same time. I don't look sad, right? Okay, so we go on this date. We go to Texas Roadhouse. I meet him at his house, right? And I'm all prettied up, right? I'm all cute up, right? I'm wearing my dress and I have to get it out. And I was wearing a beautiful black dress, a lacy dress, short down to my knees here, and I had high heels on, and I looked super fly, man. I did. I looked pretty, and so I got out of the car, and he said, damn, you look like that in person. I was like, yeah. I was so nervous. My heart was coming out of my chest. And he goes, shit, I hit the jackpot because he knew I was plus size, but he was a big guy too, so he can't say anything. And he didn't mind. He knew I was plus size, but I take care of myself and shit. So he was like, "Damn, you look like that in person. If I didn't love you yesterday, I love you today. Damn, you look good." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy." And we hugged each other. He almost broke my back. That's how tight he hugged me, right? So I was like, this is gonna go good, yo. This is gonna go good. So we went into the house and I gave him a couple things and I unpacked my shit and I was gonna stay overnight only because I'm not gonna drive home in the middle of the night, right? So, it did make sense. And we planned on not, you know, doing a naughty on the first date because you don't, but we had been talking for like 2 months, no, 3 months almost. So essentially, if we did, that wouldn't have been evil or bad or naughty because we're adults, right? But we kind of planned on not, not really, hold on a second, not really, doing the naughty on the first night because we wanted to just, get to know each other and kiss and cuddle and shit like that. But kissing, can we agree here that kissing is almost as good as un sexo? I mean, like making out with somebody and holding that person. Oh my God. Yes, like like kissing and like at first he was like kissing me too fast. So I was like, calm down, brother, and take it slow. Give me some sugar. You know what I mean? Like kissing, I think holding hands, kissing, caressing. Exactly. Kissing connects you emotionally. You're looking at that person, you're grabbing that face, and he had a beard. So I was like, "Ooh, baby." And I was like, oh shit, I got some connection here. So, like I said, he was kissing me a little too fast, and I like to kiss like, like caressing and like, slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, slow down, homie. Slow down, slow down. And he just kept hugging me and holding me. It was a nice interaction. I have to admit, it was a nice interaction. So we called. Yes, kissing connects you emotionally. It's better than sex sometimes, because sex is boom, 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 sleep. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's the afterglow is even better. You're doing it and doing it and doing it wild, and then you hold on to each other and don't let go. Oh God. Have mercy, Lord. But anyway, so we kissed, we held, and we went to Texas Roadhouse and we had a blast. We had an amazing first date. Yes, yes, Velvet. We had an amazing first date. Like we had known each other. Well, I did know him for a long time, but we disconnected, remember? So I didn't know him romantically. I knew him as a friend, but even when we were friends, we were close, if you get my drift. Like we would flirt with each other, we would make music together, and we would also help each other. So we had a connection that was very, very dear to me and to him. So the date went fabulously, fabulously. And then we went to the car and we made out. That's natural, right? That happens. It was fucking hot. Okay, so we got a couple of drinks after to bring to his house, but we didn't really get to drink. I'm not really like a heavy drinker anymore. Like I like to have a couple of glasses of Alizé, but yeah. Well, it wasn't the end to the date. Velvet. So we went back. We put a movie on. And of course, we didn't really watch the movie because we started, trying to, I hate to say it, we tried to, but we both had like performance anxiety, if you get my drift. So we really didn't do that. But we, pretty much played around and caressed and cuddled and did other things, but we didn't have sex. We didn't have sex. We didn't have sex because it just didn't work out like that. But we fell asleep on the couch downstairs, him one way, this way, and me this way. And in the middle of the night, he grabbed me. Um, it's a big jump. Yeah, it's definitely a big jump. We tried though. I won't lie. We tried, but it didn't go. It didn't happen yet. It didn't happen yet, and that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't mad because I didn't really want that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to cuddle and hold and be with him. And then we fell asleep on the couch. And then I woke up to go get water in the kitchen, and I fell over this little ledge that he had from the living room to the dining room, and I fell so hard on my right ankle that for sure, and he hit. Of course, it woke him up, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Oh my god, I broke my ankle!" And I thought for sure I could not walk. Like it was black and blue. It was swollen. And I was like, oh, this is a nice ending to the night. I broke my fucking ankle. So I had no choice but to leave and go to the emergency room because I had to. I had to drive with a broken ankle. I know. I didn't know if it was broken or not, but I had to go check because I literally could not put any pressure on it. And I said, man, you need to put a sign in between the living room, because it's an older house, and the dining room. Watch the fuck out from this step. So he felt so bad. I remember he kept calling me, you okay? You okay? I was at the hospital. So I went to the emergency room, took an x-ray. It was not broken, but I tore the ligament in my ankle, and I was out of commission for like 2 or 3 weeks, couldn't even work. And but even with a torn ligament, the next week I was like, I'm going to his house. I got to see him. I went there. I cooked dinner for him. Yeah, it was so much fun. The following week, it was incrementally better, but it wasn't. I was, they do rest, ice, compression, elevation. So I kept doing that and doing that and doing that. And then I said, it's a Friday. My daughter's at school. You're not working. I'm coming over. He was like, come on down, baby. So I came on down and we watched World War Z, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I could watch that today, tomorrow, the next day, next day. And I made dinner for him. I made a Spanish meal. I made rice with pork loin and vegetables and shit like that, and salad. It was a great meal. And he was like, you cook like this too? You're amazing. And we just went on from there, and we just started getting closer and closer. And I met his children. He insisted I meet his children, and he met mine. He came to my house a couple of times, but I went to his house a lot more. Now, this is when the story gets juicy, but then it doesn't get juicier anymore. So I went there for Thanksgiving. I went there for Christmas Day. He came here for Easter, for Valentine's. All I can say is that, and I said I was going to make it PG-13 or 17. The sex was good. Oh my God. It was like next level porn star shit. I mean, we just started going at it all the time. I hadn't been with someone in years. And I was ready. I was ready. And we had such passion that it was unbelievable all the time. Every time we were together, it got better and better and better and better and better. I have to tell you that it was amazing. It was amazing. I think that's what I'm missing the most. I'm missing the closeness, not just the sex, but the closeness that comes so much. PG, I'm glad that you got that after all that time. So much for PG. Oh my God. Velvet. It was next level shit. Like Pornhub shit, okay? And you know what? I'm entitled to that. I'm a human being. I wanted that. I wanted that. I had it. And I did not want that to stop. I did not want that to stop. One day I came over there and this beautiful little son came out and he was all excited, my guy, and he gave me flowers in front of his son. And he let his son see. Mm. It was next level, I'm telling you. Think about the best sex you ever had. Quadruple it, okay? Quadruple it. Ugh, God. Why, Lord? Why are you punishing me? Anyway, so one day, he gave me beautiful flowers that I cried. I really did. Because he gave it to me in front of his beautiful little son. And he said, I wanted my son to see what you do when you give flowers to a beautiful woman. And I wanted him to remember this is what you do for a woman. And I was like, man, whatever he's doing here, he's love bombing me. Now I'm gonna get to the good part or the bad part. So we exchanged Christmas gifts. He came here and exchanged Valentine's Day gifts. And I just knew that it was pretty cute, wasn't it? It was very, very endearing. And his children are beautiful, just like my daughter is. And I will admit that he asked me to get to know his children, and I did. And I loved his children. I did, especially the younger one, only because, teenagers are a little weird. But his younger one, I love you, Jen. And when he turned 6, I brought him a little cake. And I did so many beautiful, beautiful things together. And then his mother moved in. And his mother did a background check on me, remember? And his mother didn't like me. You could tell. His mother would give me the look, the side eye. She was nice at first, but I think that she didn't want him to be happy and didn't want him to be with anybody. And I think slowly but slowly, every time I went there and I went home, he allowed her to move in with him. And he didn't talk to his mom for a long, long time, due to, family shit. And I believe and I know that his mother hated me. And I think that every time I went there, his mother would say, "What are you doing with her? She's older than you. You can't be with her. You can't be with her. You need to be with your children. You need to be with your children." And he was like, fighting it all the time. One time he came here and we had the weekend. It was Valentine's weekend. We had an amazing time. And she messaged him 45 times and called him like 100 times. Like, it was ridiculous. He was says, I'm with my lady, for God's sakes. What's wrong with you? Don't message me. I'm a grown man. I don't need your permission to be here with Jennifer. And I was like, this is gonna get worse and worse. And there were red light signals, man. You know when you ignore the red light signals, I was ignoring. I was ignoring the red light signals. I was ignoring the red light signals that was killing me. It was killing me. I was ignoring his anger. I was ignoring his rage and his hatred for people. I was ignoring his homophobia and his hatred for transgendered people. I was ignoring the fact that he called Spanish people spics and I'm Hispanic and Asian people gooks, and his mother used the N word in front of my mixed race child. And I could not deal with that. And yet I loved him so much that I put that shit in a box. And I ignored it. And I ignored it. And I ignored it. because I didn't want to go away, and I didn't want him to go away. I said, I did try to break up with him 1 or 2 times. I said, I can't deal with this shit. I can't deal with this shit. Your anger is your anger, your rage, your racism, your bigotry is your religious rhetoric. I didn't care so much that he was conservative because, politics is not my shit. So that didn't bother me at all. 1 year I was with him. I was with him 1 year, but I knew him for 16 years. You understand? We were like two magnets. It doesn't matter if you know somebody for a minute or been with someone for 2 days or a week or a month or a year. When you connect, you know? And then it just started getting worse and worse. But before it started getting worse and worse, and when his mother moved in, we used to go on trips together to North Carolina, and we had such fun. We had such fun, Velvet. And Christian, it wasn't that long ago, but it was the first time I was in love in my whole life. So we went on trips together. We had fun. Fun that I had not had in years. That I'm entitled to as a woman, as a human being, as a beautiful woman, as a woman who needs closeness and sex and love and care and fun. I hadn't had that in years. And I remember one time we went on a trip and he wanted me to go again the next day. But my daughter was alone. Well, she wasn't alone. My mom checked on her. My friend checked on her. And I said, I really want to go. He said, come on, baby. Come with me on the next trip because I'm going to miss you when you go. It's all right. That's why I'm telling you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're talking about it. I'll be all right. It's good. It's good. And I said, I really want to go, but I got to go home. I have to see my daughter. She's important, too. So, but she can't give him romantic love, as you know. So I should have gone to the next trip, but I didn't. And then I went home and everything was fine. Like everything was fine. And then we went on a trip to go see his extended family because he hadn't talked to his mother in 7 years and he hadn't seen his family in like 7 years. And he begged me. He begged me to go with him on a trip. And over the months and months and months, he would lament about finances. And he would say, oh, I don't have money for this. And oh, I don't have money for that. And la, 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 la. Fast forward. I helped him. But he said, I promise you, I'll pay you back. I have it all in writing. I printed it up from my DMs and my text messages. I'm not a stupid person. I'll take his ass to small claims court. But I saved all the proof that I lent him money. Not much. Enough, though, that it makes me sad that I lent it to him because I went on this trip. Everything was fine. One of his family members said, so how old are you? And I was like, don't talk about my age. I'll just tell you that I drink the blood of vampires and I'll never grow old. And she said, excuse me? And that laughed. And I said, I don't tell people my age. Y'all know that I'm older than Patrick. You know that I'm older than him. Okay? But, it doesn't matter because they asked him, do you love him? I mean, do you love Jennifer? And he was like, hell yeah, I love Jennifer. And I said, well, I love him too. And we left it like that. After the weekend, after that holiday weekend, we went back to his house. Now, mind you, his mother the whole ride there and the whole ride back. Previous to that, I had an argument with his mother, and she screamed and yelled at me. I said, I don't think who the fuck you think you're talking to. You can't talk to me like that. And he even defended me. Don't talk to Jennifer like that. You know, she's my woman. He tried. He did try. But she goaded at him and goaded at him and made him hate me. And after that weekend, the night before, I never spoke to him again. We made love. Everything was beautiful. He even had a 2-hour conversation with my daughter. And then we went to the store. We got some creamer or something, some other shit. And I was in the car with him, and he said, wait, stop. I want to talk to you. And he went like this to me. He put my hair to the side. He caressed my beautiful face. He says, I just want to tell you something. I said, what? He says, I love you so much. And I think you're so beautiful, and I just want you to know how much I love you. And I said, all right, I love you too, babe. I didn't think anything of it, you know? Didn't think anything of it. And I got out of the car, and he had a conversation with my kid for about 2 hours, like father figure type conversation. And we had to go because I had to get my dog out of the kennel, because I left my dog in the kennel for like 5 days. And I left, and I never heard from him again, except for him screaming and yelling at me the next day. And he blocked me on the phone, in the email, and YouTube, and TikTok, and Instagram, Facebook, everything. Just like that. Like I meant nothing. Like I was a piece of shit. I didn't deserve that. Um, I don't know. I wish that I knew. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. I've been feeling like this for a long time. I said, you're lying. You're lying. You just told me you love me yesterday. You're fucking lying. You're either lying or you're the biggest sociopath I ever met, or you're a narcissist. And then just yelling, like yelling at me for, not yelling at me, but just like, well, first of all, he wasn't yelling at me. What do you think he said that? Why do you think he said that? Said what? That it's over and I don't want to see it anymore? I don't, because his mother poisoned him against me, I think. That's why. That's what I think. I think it's his mother poisoned him against me. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I was always there for him. I always stuck up for him. I put him upon a pedestal. I lent him money when he needed it, and I said, just pay me back when you can. Not a lot, but I lent. I gave him good sex. I gave him love. I bonded with his children. He bonded with mine. There was nothing, and my side is the right side, because there isn't any other story. How is he cutting you down? What does that mean? How is he cutting you down? Can you explain? How, like, tell me. Hold on. Tell me what you mean by that. Like putting me down or cutting me down? What? Because I think he's a narcissist. Narcissists do this. They love bomb you. They lament about their past. He wasn't yelling at me on the phone. He refused to call me on the phone. See, his mother was like a puppeteer, and he was a puppet. He was just texting me. He didn't have the balls to call me on the phone. He refused to pick up my telephone calls. I don't know. I had driven the car that I helped him buy, and I drove the car back from where we were, and the car was sketching out, and I was scared to drive on the highway, and I was swerving a little bit because there were big giant trucks coming at us, and he got mad the next day that I did that, and I said, well, maybe some of y'all should have driven then, because he hurt his ankle and he couldn't drive. So I said, I'll drive for you guys. And then his mother didn't offer to drive, his father didn't offer to drive, so I offered to drive, and I was driving on a dangerous highway, and he said the next day that he didn't like the way I drove. That's not a reason to break up with somebody, man. That's ridiculous. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. Big time excuse. So I he didn't yell at me verbally, he texted me. What's pretty? What's pretty? Mm. Yes, it is petty because, excuse me, it's petty because you should see the trucks that were coming at us. And I had a negative Nelly mother in the car screaming at us. And his little son kept getting up and down, and going back and forth in one seat to the next. That can make anyone nervous, right? And so the night before, he never spoke to me again. We had you know what I'm saying? And then he never spoke to me again. Never spoke to me again. He did not give me closure, which, as a human being, I am fucking entitled to closure, so I can move on, man, because I'm a beautiful woman, and inside and out, I'm a talented person. I'm a giving and loving person. I deserve closure so I can move on, so I can find Mr. Right, because he won't answer. I tried to get my money in Cash App because he paid me some money back, but he didn't pay me at all. And I'm a single mother, man. The money I have is to raise my kid. And I took that out of her account. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid person. I made mistakes. And I shouldn't have stayed. I shouldn't have stayed with this person. I deserve better. I deserve better. Yeah. And I look back at every time, like, it was always about him, 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 him. It was never about me. It wasn't about me. Like, he would always lament. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. If you've ever been with a narcissist, you'll understand what I'm saying. This is what narcissists do. They love bomb you. They promise you future. They do everything to make you think that they care about you. They're the biggest sociopaths on the planet. And then they kill off your spirit and try to kill you mentally. My heart is like healing slowly, but it's like shattered. And I don't know where Jennifer is. I don't know don't know where to get Jennifer again. About 6 months ago. 6 months of not speaking. Believe me, I even went on a date with a guy. Even went on a date with a guy. I connected with a guy from, I said, let's see what's out there, And sorry, I don't want to look ugly. So then I mean, who blocks somebody on every platform and doesn't explain themselves after I went there to his house 13, 14 times, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, 2.5 hours each way. I gave him gifts. I bought things for him and his family. Gifts I don't give a shit about because I'm generous. But money that I lent him, he better give me that fucking money back. And he won't. So there's no closure. There's no closure about how can you love me today and then tomorrow no. I'm not understanding that. So it's been hard. I even went on a date a couple weeks ago with a guy. The guy was very nice, right? We started talking, but I like a guy with a little spark, not like an aggressive motherfucker, but a little spark. You make the closure, in my opinion. How can I make the closure, John Christensen? Tell me. How can I make it? Give me the advice. How? I don't know how. How do I make it? I think the closure is the non-closure. That's the closure. Because honestly, I'm a super queen and he's a degenerate. He chose to grade him for what he is. No, he ain't worth it. You're right, he isn't that worth it. I'm better than that, aren't I? He's not worth it. I'm worth much more than that. That's true. I went on a date with a guy that my friend knew. Nice guy. Nothing, not a bad bone in his body. Only you can answer it if you're worth it. Of course I'm worth it. I am worth it. I know I'm worth it. That's the whole point. I'm worth my weight. Hold on. I'm worth my weight in gold. I just didn't deserve to be treated that way. You understand? Yes, but narcissism narcissistic behavior is unacceptable. It's something that I would never do. I'm an empath. Do you know what that is? It's someone that feels so strongly, so deeply, so beautifully for people and for things and everybody. I would never do this to someone. Never. After all the shit he put me through, if he hadn't broken up with me, I'd still be with him. That's how much I cared about him. Even to this day, once in a blue moon, I think, oh my God, oh my God. But what am I thinking of? Empathetic are the best victims. Yes, empaths are the best victims of narcissism. I know. It is in my nature. I don't take no shit from nobody though. I will preface that. If someone comes up to me and says shit to me, I'll go in there, girl, and say, "What? What?" Like I get like crazy. Like I got a temper. Cause I got a temper. That's for sure. I'm sorry. Just feel like doing it once in a while. Um, yes, empaths are the worst victims of narcissists. That's true. Yes, I read that in my narcissist group. So, yes. Yes, empathy always takes shit. It's true. I don't have a bitchy bone in my body, so I can't be a bitch, you know? I like I said, I will tell your ass off if I have to. I don't have any I don't have like, any qualms about telling you off if you need to be told off, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have a bitchy bone in my body, like I'm not a bitch or like mean. I'm not mean at all, but don't fuck with me because you're fucking with the wrong bitch. If that makes any sense. So, yeah, so listen to this. So I went on a date with a guy that like he was nice, but like I tend to, how you say, gravitate towards ruffians, like like mm, take charge kind of men. I don't know why, but stems from my past experiences. I was molested by my uncle. I was raped um, when I was 21. Um, so these things really affected me as a child. And they say that children who were molested and women who have been raped tend to gravitate towards bad boys and shit like that. So that's what I gravitated towards. And a lot of times they'll say plus size women have no self esteem, so they'll take anything. It's not true. It's not true. I've always looked like this. And now that I've lost weight, I even look more sexier and prettier. But that doesn't, all this aesthetic shit goes away. We all get old. But I won't get ugly and old. I'll just get a couple of wrinkles. Yeah. All kidding aside. But so I went on a date with a guy and um he just didn't have that like spark fire. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Let's see how it works. So he started to like really like me, and he was like, so I said, let's go on a date. Let me ask you what you think that you need to hear. Go ahead, say it. I'll listen. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Tell me what you think I need to hear. Or oh wait, let me ask you what you think you need to hear. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but you're asking me a question? If you're asking me a question, ask it. Sometimes that beep just hits just right. Go ahead. Are you asking me a question? Ask it, motherfucker. Ask it. I'm just kidding. Ask it. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Let's go. Let me ask you what you think you need to hear. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask the question. What do you think that you need to know or hear about yourself to feel good? What do you think? Okay, hold on. What do you think that you need to know or hear about yourself to feel good? Oh, God, that's a loaded question there. That I'm worthy. That I'm beautiful. Yes, it's a good one. That I'm worthy. I'm worthy of love. That I'm a good person and that I deserve true and complete and total love and devotion and care and love from someone special that won't use me and throw me away like a whole fucking shoe. when they've had enough and they don't need me anymore because they got what they needed. I don't really need people to tell me I'm beautiful, but it feels nice to hear that, you know? I mean, my mom, this is what my mom thinks about me. You want to hear? My mom says something about me all the time. And I think it stems from my childhood experiences. Would you like to hear? Because you're the only one that's stuck around, John Christensen. So, do you see her eyes are trying now? Yes, I'm not crying anymore now. Okay, I'll tell you. My mom says I have a big ego and a low self-esteem. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you. A big ego means that you are full of yourself. I'm not full of myself. So I don't know if I agree with her. I like the way I look. I think that I'm attractive. I find myself attractive. I'm very sexy. I've always been told that by hundreds of people, not just men, women. My mom's friend, Teresa, she says, "Holy shit, look at you. Damn." This is my mom's friend saying, "Damn, look at you. My God." Like, I get that a lot. I get men following me in the supermarket. I don't know. And sometimes I don't even look like this. I got my hair in a bun, just a little lipstick, no makeup on really. I got the sweatpants on, and I got a man following me, begging for my number. I'm like, maybe it's my aura or something. I don't know. So my mom thinks that I have a big ego and a low self-esteem, and it could be stemmed from my childhood trauma, from being molested by my uncle for 4 years, from being raped when I was 2 years old by my friend's cousin. These are things that are traumatizing. These are traumatizing experiences that help to form you as an adult. There's four things that happen to a woman in the future when you've been molested. You either become a crack whore, which I didn't. Okay, 'cause I dabbled in recreationals here and there, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't wasn't a drug addict by any means, thank God. I liked alcohol a little bit too much, but I digress. Now it's a couple of drinks and I'm, you know what I mean? So let's see. They become extremely obese, which of course I am plus sized, as you can plainly see. Okay, I'm plus sized, but I lost a lot of weight. So that happened. You become oversexed or a high sex drive, which I have a high sex drive, and it never decreased. Never decreased. It's getting higher and higher as I get older. So it does. I love it. That's one thing I have to say. I love it. But here's one thing about that though. I won't have, like I said earlier, I won't have random sex with just a stranger, like a one night stand. I mean, I do have a few people right now, younger than me, that want to just have like, you know what I mean? Like, not just one time too. They want to have like an affair with me, but I'm like, number one, you got somebody, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't cheat. I'm not a fucking scoundrel. Number two, it's not love based, it's not like based, it's not care based. You know what I mean? It's not someone that I'm going to see again tomorrow or be with in the long run. And I don't want that. I want quality love making, not quantity. You know what I'm saying? So that is where I'm at right now. I'm healing from an extremely bad breakup with a narcissist. And the date that I went on a couple of weeks ago went south with someone else, obviously. And it went south because number one, he was very nice. He had a nice face too, beautiful beard, but he was not exciting. And he was very kind, but he had rotten teeth. And he was afraid to show me. And when he came here, and I was so excited for the date, and when he showed me, there was no way that we could be even making out or kissing or anything. So I couldn't have intimacy with him in any way, shape, or form. And his car smelled like cigarettes. So I couldn't even get in his car. So he looked at me and he was like, "You want me to go home?" And I was like, "No, you're already here. You drove 2 hours to see me. Let's go on our date. We'll still go, but we can't do anything." And what if he had like an infection there or something? So, I'm not desperate, you know what I mean? And I can't. I just couldn't. And I said we could be friends, and he said that too. He goes, "I gotta take care of myself," and then he stopped talking to me. So that was the end of that. Now every time I go on this dating site that I'm on, or I see somebody, it's almost like I wish they looked like my ex, and that's not a good thing. I have a look now, like I like a certain look, but maybe I shouldn't do that, should I? Because I can't date a doppelganger of my ex-boyfriend. I just can't do that. I hope that, how can I put this? I don't wish horrific, terrible things on him, but I hope that he's missing me terribly. And I hope that he regrets it, because he is going to regret it. Because I am going to find somebody one day. And I am going to be in love again. Because the thing is, see this tattoo here? I got this tattoo. Let me see if you can see it. I can't see it. Let me see if you can see it. Look at that. Gorgeous tattoo. I got that after my terrible ending to my relationship. It was part of my healing process. This tattoo represents the end of a relationship with the love of my life. And one day I will be in a relationship again. And I hope to God that that person will love me and care about me just the way I was supposed to be cared for. I do have a lot of resentment towards this person, and I will never really forgive him. If he came to my door and begged my forgiveness, I would possibly forgive him, but it's not going to happen. And my daughter won't have any respect for me, and she said that. And my best guy friend said he won't talk to me, and my mother said she'd take me out of the will. So I don't know. I think that I can't be with him anymore. So we're going to leave it like that. If you guys are anybody out there, anybody at all, if you guys are still there, say I'm still here. If not, I'm going to get off in 5 minutes. But I want to thank you so much for listening to my story. But I do want to say one thing. Mental health issues is no joke, man. Anxiety and depression, crying on the bathroom floor, allowing somebody to destroy you or try to anyway, is unacceptable. but also the stigma that is attached to mental health issues is real. I want to live to the ripe old age or whatever. So I would never hurt myself or do anything bad. So don't worry, guys. I'm sticking around. I gotta get my YouTube channel popping, and if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll get monetized, and the person who is the 1,000th subscriber will get a $100 gift card from Amazon, and I'll give away 35 of my CDs, my previous CDs, because I'm a singer, and that is where we are at. So I want to tell you that I love you all for sticking by me and giving me wonderful advice and loving care and listening to my story about losing someone that meant so much to me. But Jennifer deserves better, and it's his loss, not mine. I did a lot of soul searching, and I will be okay, I guess. And if you are watching, it's your loss. Your loss. So, on that note, John Christensen, thank you so much for sticking by. Velvet and all the others that were here earlier. Velvet stuck by for a long time. John Christensen stuck by for a long time. Let's see who was here. Christianity. Someone said Jesus loves me. Thank you. I love Jesus. Short and sassy wants my hair. AJ. AJ say what's up. But I don't know who that was. Omar. Greetings from Dubai. You can say the N word if African. I'm not African, so I will never say the N word. Sean E. I don't care. You're EW yourself. You're ugly and disgusting. Bye. You said, ew. What are you talking about? You look like the cool mom of the friend group that lets us drink in the basement. But then you said, ew to me. What the fuck, man? Shut your pie hole. Grow the fuck up. Have a pleasant night. I am going to have a pleasant night. Why would I sell my hair? Short and sassy. Who else was here? Tell us about love. It's your birthday. Well, I'm sorry I didn't wish happy birthday, Joe. It says Joe of Jehovah's. Happy birthday. Let's see. It's a doozy. I love Irish girls. You look so beautiful. You deserve no worries. Just a 12-acre potato farm that I would tend for our family. Okay, that's kind of weird, but thank you. And let's see who else. VG dude said, whoomp, whoomp, boo hoo. Why don't you kiss my ass? Thank you. And on that note, I'm going to go. I love you all. Thank you for listening. John Christensen, if you're still here or you fell asleep, thank you. And please subscribe to my channel because I have beautiful videos coming up, okay? I love you. Love always. Jennifer. How do you stop going live, though? Does anybody know? Now that's a problem. John Christensen, do you know how I stop going live? Chat filter. Live. I do not know how to stop this. Highlight saved. Hold up. At least one of the videos needed to start a highlight. I don't know how to stop. How do we end the live? Does anyone know? I'm not going to leave until someone tells me how to save my live. Right. At least 1 minute videos needed to start a highlight. All right. Let's see. How do we? Oh, I'm still there. I'm still here. Does anyone know how to stop the live? Let's see. Oh, I don't know how to do it. All right. So